Hello. Do you wish to work in the UK this year? This video is for you if you desire to work in the UK and you don't know the visa to apply for, or if you can apply for a work visa. Getting a UK visa to study or work is easy if you meet the requirements and know what to prepare. In today's video, you will learn more about the 5 years work visa, the requirements, and how you can apply. Obtaining a 5-year working visa in the UK can offer several benefits to foreign workers, including job opportunities, career development, financial benefits, access to free healthcare, family reunification, travel opportunities, and many more benefits when you land in this beautiful country. So, let's get started. What is a 5 years work visa in the UK? It typically refers to the Tier 2 General Visa, which allows skilled workers from outside the European Economic Area, including Switzerland, to work in the UK. The Tier 2 General Visa is part of the UK's points-based system, which assigns points based on various factors such as salary, occupation, and English language proficiency. You'll need to score certain points to be eligible for the visa. This visa can be granted for up to 5 years, depending on the length of your job offer. Then, after 5 years, you may be eligible to apply for settlement in the UK, also known as indefinite leave to remain. With this, your family members may be eligible to join you in the UK as dependents. They'll need to apply for their visas and meet certain eligibility requirements. Here are some important details to note. To be eligible for a Tier 2 General Visa, you must have a job offer from a UK employer who holds a valid Tier 2 sponsorship license. You must also meet other eligibility requirements, including a minimum salary threshold and English language proficiency. Your employer will need to apply for a Tier 2 sponsorship license from the UK government. Once they have a license, they can issue a certificate of sponsorship, COS, to you, which you'll need to include in your visa application. It's important to note that the UK immigration system is subject to change, and the requirements and eligibility criteria for visas can vary. You should always check the latest information on the UK government's website or consult with an immigration lawyer for the most up-to-date information. How can you obtain this work visa? As this is the most common work visa for those who wish to work in the UK for more than 6 months. Here are the steps to follow to obtain this visa. 1. Check your eligibility. As I mentioned earlier, before applying for a Tier 2 General Visa, you need to make sure that you meet the eligibility requirements. These include having a job offer from a UK employer who is licensed to sponsor workers from outside the European Economic Area, a certificate of sponsorship from your employer, and proof of your knowledge of English language. Stay tuned as the requirements will be discussed later in this video. The next thing is to apply for a certificate of sponsorship. This document is issued by your employer that confirms your job offer and provides details about your employment. Your employer must apply for this document on your behalf. Next, submit your visa application. You can apply online through the UK government's website. You will need to provide personal and employment details, as well as evidence of your identity, funds, and knowledge of the English language. Similarly, pay the visa fee. There is a fee for the Tier 2 General Visa, which varies depending on the type of visa and how long you plan to stay in the UK. You will also need to pay a healthcare surcharge as part of your application. So, after you have submitted your application and paid the fees, you will need to attend a biometric appointment. This involves providing your fingerprints and a photograph for the UK government's records. The UK government will review your application and inform you of their decision. If your application is successful, you will be granted a 5-year work visa. On the contrary, if your application is unsuccessful, you may be able to appeal the decision. Now, how can you qualify for this visa? Here are the requirements. As I said earlier, having a job offer from a UK employer which confirms and provides details about your employment is the first requirement. 2. Be sure you have the certificate of sponsorship. Next, have English language proficiency. More so, you must have enough money to support yourself and any dependents without relying on public funds. You may also need to show that you have maintenance funds to support yourself during your first month in the UK. Similarly, you must be classified as a skilled worker, which means that your job must be at a skill level of RQF level 6 or above, equivalent to degree level. Your job must also be on the list of eligible occupations for the Tier 2 General Visa. Finally, you must not have a criminal record or any previous immigration violations. Additionally, the UK government may change its immigration policies and eligibility requirements from time to time, so it's important to check the most up-to-date information on the UK government's website before applying. That will be all for today. I hope you find this video helpful. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and loved ones. Bye.